Prey, the brand new prequel to The Predator, drops on Disney Plus Hotstar on Friday, August 6th, and we got a chance to speak to its star, Amber Midthunder. Check it out.
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm not frightened by a bear.
It's not a bear.
First of all, congratulations on the movie. Everything you do here looks absolutely exhausting. Was this the hardest thing you've ever done physically?
Just in my life?
Yeah.
Maybe not in my life, but definitely up there. Definitely like parts of it for sure. You know, everybody watching it seems to like come to me with this understanding that it was physically challenging, but somehow like in the reading of the script, I did not realize that it would be this difficult. Though
You were duped.
I was duped, but I think it's my fault because like I read at one point like 30 straight pages of action and still was like, I will be fine. So like I clearly was the one who was at fault for that.
I think one of the things that really stands out in the film is, despite being set 300 years ago, it allows me to relate immediately with what Nadu was going through, both physically and emotionally. And it didn't feel like a period piece in that way. And I was wondering if you could talk to me about how you approach the character, or rather, how did you approach this period character with modern sensibilities?
I think that's a great perspective. I love that you pointed that out. I would much rather overly modernize a character like this than go with what we have often seen, especially for Native people in like period piece movies. I think that regardless the stuff that she's going through and things that she experiences are, like you said, very relatable, whether you're a Native person or you're not, or you're a woman or you're not, or you're from the 1700s or you're not. But also, I think that perspective and pointing out that this is so unique and she feels so modern is largely due to the fact that oftentimes when you see Native people represented in period pieces, we are not humanized. And like these struggles, I think, are not unique to being urban. I think that they're just not often represented on us. Like you look at like old Westerns or all kinds of movies that go way back, and there's human struggle in everyone, and that's what makes it interesting. But like we don't get that luxury. So to have that, I think is really exciting.
That is very cool. And it brings me very nicely to my next question. I'm sure you've been asked this many times already, so I'm going to rephrase it, right? But when it comes to First Nation stories on film and TV, we've only ever seen the more serious takes. I mean, even a comedy like Reservation Dogs, for example, takes on and tackles serious issues. But I've always felt like the pinnacle of representation is when we see a First Nation rom-com, or when we see a First Nation action movie, horror film, and this feels like that.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very cool. And I was wondering if you could speak to that.
Yeah, thank you. I agree with you, and I think that I find that what representation means to me is relatability. If you can find somebody to relate to or to show who people actually are, you know, to like see different sides of one person, or to see multiple people represented in a certain way. And I feel like we've accomplished both of those things. So I'm extremely proud of that. And I do feel like, you know, what like Reservation Dogs and Rutherford Falls and all those shows like that, Dark Winds, what all those shows are doing is it's like proving that the space that we take up is so valuable and is people respond to, you know. Even having this, it's like this is, I think, something that is strong and means a lot to Indigenous communities, hopefully, but also is entertaining and can be relatable to everybody.
Absolutely. Amber, I'm all out of time. Thank you so much for yours. Congratulations on the film. And also, let me tell you, Ice Road doesn't get enough love. I'm a huge Liam Neeson fan.
Oh,
Love that movie.
thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye. Nice talking to you.
All right.
You think you're ready?
That was Prey star Amber Midthunder. Prey drops on Disney Plus Hotstar Friday, August 6th. Let us know what you think once you've seen it. Sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to check out our other interviews right here on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family. You know what to do.